On your mark.
They're away in this final event on day one. The club record held by St Kevin's. They set it in 2016. The time is 7:22:24. It might be amazing, but I've managed to calculate that the average time to break that record is around 1 minute 50. So we'll keep our eye on the clock. We had been advised during the week that St Kevin's were going to enter a team and have a crack at the Australian 4x800 metre record, but unfortunately St Kevin's obviously not in the field, but the field bunches up. Old Zaverians, Riley Bryce, you can see Harrison Carr, very identifiable from Old Scotch, in the good position on the shoulder of Riley Bruce. Now side by side, tucked in then for Diamond Valley is Dean Fidel. So the time is around 55:56, so it could be a back-to-back 150. So they're heading in the right direction, the two boys out in front, Riley Bryce and Harrison Carr. Box Hill are next, Connor Ogilvie, followed by Doncaster's Louis. Just right on that space, Doncaster moving to third. Box Hill's Connor Ogilvie. We mentioned Dean Neofudi from Diamond Valley, and then the first of two Glen Huntly teams, Tom McFarlane, Melbourne University Robert Marfell, and Adam Braverman in the Glen Huntly B team. But Carr turns for home for Scotch. He's going to lead them. Might be challenged by Old Zabs right on cue on the inside. Doncaster flying home on the outside. So the time has just ticked over 1:51, so just a little outside the average is required, but Old Zaverians, Doncaster and Scotch will settle themselves down. That's Edward Bishop from Scotch pulling to the outside. He missed out on racing the 1500 at Zatopek with a little bit of a niggle. Good to see him racing for the club today. Seb Darn from Old Zabs in second. O'Connor for Doncaster. Then Box Hills next, which is Lachlan Doman, Glen Huntly A team. There's James Hatton. And then Jarab Cripps for Diamond Valley. So Scotch, about a 15-metre lead from Old Zaverians at this stage. Doncaster third. So we mentioned 150. It's probably a bit of an ask, but Baisha running well for Scotch. Old Zabs next, Doncaster's O'Connor. Box Hills Doman leading the second battle pack with Glen Huntly 18 and Diamond Valley's Jared Kipps. But Bosch is increasing his lead down the back straight for Old Scotch. Still early stages in this race. Old Zaverians just in front of Doncaster. Glen Huntly A team starting to pick up a bit of pace in the second lap of the second leg. But Old Scotch will hand over to Tom Bowers. So Baisha turns into the home straight, completing his 800 metres. He'll hand over to Bowers. For Old Zaverians, it'll be Benjamin Sherman. For Doncaster will be McLennan. But Scotch, great baton changing in this 4x8. Glen Huntly A team, Jack Fora. Doncaster, we mentioned McLennan. Old Zaverians, Sherman. Box Hill, Joshua McLeod. Diamond Valley's Caden Murray. So Old Scotch on the third leg. Glen Huntley in second. Old Zaverians. Doncaster's next. Followed by Box Hill, Diamond Valley. So Old Scotch come down to hand over to Nathan Munro. So they've got a very handy lead in this championship. Glen Huntley have put themselves into a strong position. Spencer will take the baton. For Old Zaverians will be Angus Dalton. Diamond Valley and Box Hill side by side. And then Doncaster. So Glen Huntley now, that's the B team changing the baton, but Old Scotch, one lap to go. Glen Huntley second. Melbourne University now changing, they'll have 2 laps to go for their final runner. Zaverians 1 lap to go. Box Hill following, Doncaster after them. So all on the final leg and runner, but Glen Huntley. So Glen Huntley, A and B by the looks of things, just confirming with the wise eyes of our comp director, Tony Rocket Williams, but Glen Huntley powering away. Will take out the 4x8, followed by Scotch. And a battle between Box and Xavier. Old Zaverian, on the inside will take the bronze medal from Box Hill, followed by Doncaster and Melbourne University. Our Diamond Valley crossing the line. And crossing the line, the Glen Huntley B team. All in the 45 plus age group, and they have, we believe, set an Australian and world record for the 4x8. Melbourne University crossing the line, so we extend our congratulations to